Hey guys, welcome back to my vanity. It's been such a long time, it feels like, since I've said that. I really missed you guys. I'm definitely glad to be back. I did take a little bit of time off just because I had a lot of stuff going on. The holidays, you know, you guys know that I just got a new puppy, so taking care of him on top of I am going to be moving soon. I'm going to be renting a house. And also, I am officially a cosmetologist, so I'll be looking for a job pretty soon. Getting my career started as a hairstylist, so I'm really excited about that. I have some exciting videos coming up. I plan on doing a drunk get ready with me for my 22nd birthday, which is in December this month on the 29th. I also have planned to do an empty house tour before we get everything moved in. We'll be moving in January 1st. And also, the weekend before my birthday, I'm going out of town with my boyfriend. And so I kind of want to do a little bit of a vlog for you guys. So I'm really excited for all these videos I have planned coming up. If you want to see these videos, make sure you subscribe. And for today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to do a cut crease and a half cut crease, so keep on watching.
Don't call me when your man around, only when your friend is down. I'm just trying to pull your panties down, bitch, you know I ain't playing around. Don't call me when your man around, only when your friend is down. I'm just trying to pull your panties down, bitch, you know I ain't playing around. I ain't tryna be your main nigga, I can be your side nigga. Slide up in them thousand, then go look up in the sky with you. A different connection, I'm just tryna multiply with you. Top off of my coupe, I'm just tryna go and ride with you. I ain't playing no games with you, tell me what you want.
I just went ahead and filled in my brows and carved them out and brushed them with a brow gel. For the brow gel, I use the $1 Billion Brow Gel in clear. I use the Jeffree Star Concealer in the shade C13. And I use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Pomade in the shade Chocolate. You guys already know. I use it every time. So I think first I'm going to start off with a half cut crease. I'm going to do one on one side and one on the other. I'm going to bring you guys in a little bit closer so you can see a little bit better. Also, excuse my nails. I did a color on my sister and I have naturally long nails, so they busted through the gloves and got all over my fingernails and stained them, so excuse that. Excuse it. So I'm also not going to be doing my whole face makeup. I'm just going to be doing the eyes since that's the main focus. I'm debating on if I should do a neutral look or if it would be easier to do color so you guys can really see it. I think we're going to do color. Okay, yeah, so we're going to do color. Alright, so I'm going to keep you guys about here. I think we're going to go in with like an orangey red kind of look. So we're going to go in with the James Charles palette by Morphe. Excuse mine, it's messy and dirty. So these are the two orange shades we're going to be using. This light one here and this darker one here. So I like to start off with the darker shade first. And I like to use a really small blending brush. So I'm just going to pack it on there. I'm going to try really hard to do this to where I can see and you guys can also see. So if you already know, I've mentioned in a past video that I don't put setting powder on my eyelids after I conceal them just because I feel like the shadow comes out more pigmented when my concealer is still wet, I guess you could say. So I'm just going to go in here and stamp it into the crease. So we're going to do a half cut crease first. Still going in with that darker shade. So I wanted to talk a little bit about moving. So I'm so freaking excited, like not only to be moving out of my parents' house, but also because I can film videos for you guys. Like in the kitchen. I could show you guys what I eat in a day whenever I'm eating healthy. I kind of fell off of that whole being healthy vibe. I had to get back on, but I plan on eating healthy again once I move. So I'm really excited to be able to do that, and this gives me a chance to do a empty house tour for you guys. So I'm really excited. We're also gonna pack this on the outside corner here. So for today's video, I'm gonna be doing a half cut crease and a cut crease. So if you guys want to see a halo eye and a smoky eye, then comment down below and I'll get that up for you guys. So this is what it looks like at first. Looks a little wonky. So now we're gonna go in with that lighter orange shade. I'm gonna go in with a bigger blending brush. Forgot to tell you guys what brush this was. This was a JH40 brush, and now I'm going in with a JH35 brush. So again, I'm just packing the lighter shade on, that was a lot, the lighter shade on this brush, and I'm just placing it right on the edges of that darker orange, and I'm just swooping back and forth trying to blend it out. And I have big eyes, so I have a lot of eyelid space, and also I feel like with my eye type, bringing the shadow up kind of high doesn't look bad. So on me, I don't mind bringing it up high, all the way up to like my brow bone. So after you have it kind of like that, then whatever's left, you just keep on blending. And then you can take a clean brush, or what I do sometimes is just rub it on the back of my hand to make sure that it's pretty much clean, there's nothing on it, and I just blend more. And then if you feel like you lost some of that dark orange, you could go back in with that shade. If you feel like it's still not blended, go in a little bit more with that lighter orange. It's all about going back and forth and just blending. Okay, so this is what the eye looks like. So now the fun part. So I'm just gonna take my Shape Tape. I'm in the shade Light Neutral. I'm gonna put some on the back of my hand. That should be good. And then I'm taking this Bretman Rock brush. It's just a flat packing brush. Mine's dirty. What's new? And then since we're doing a half cut crease, I'm gonna put it about here. And then I like to look up so that way I can see how high up to go. Because what I used to do is I used to draw my line and I would make it too low. So then whenever I would put a shimmer on the lid, it would transfer up here where it was supposed to be. So now I learned to do that, so that way I won't have the transfer problem and it's as high as it should be. So now I'm just putting it all the way up to that line, and I used to do in the front like this, which is perfectly fine, but I recently started doing it to where it's more in the inner corner. I just like the way that looks. You don't have to do it like that, it's just my preference. Also, you don't have to cut your crease to do a half cut crease. You can always just put the shimmer on your finger and put it on top of the shadow. But if you want a cut sharp cut crease, then I recommend this way. Alright, so now that I'm pretty much all the way there, so I made my mark, I'm just going to use my finger, and I'm going to go in with this shimmer shade right here in the James Charles palette. It is the third one from the top. I'm going to swirl my finger around in there, and I'm just going to tap it on the lid. I'm probably going to go in with a brush because it's not coming out as pigmented as I want. I like to use a brush too to really get in the corners. Okay, so now to blend this harsh line that we got going on right here, you're just going to run it over with the shimmer and then go back in with the brush that had the darker orange shade and run it over as well. And you just keep going back and forth until it's as blended as you like. And that's how you do a half cut crease. So I think I'm going to throw a lash on here so that way it doesn't look crazy, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I made it a pretty dramatic look. I just put a diamond here. I put on some 25mm lashes, and I did a winged liner. You can do whatever you want with this look. You don't have to do any of this. You can just pop on some mascara if you want. Just depends on what kind of look you're going for. So now we're going to move on to doing a full cut crease. So I think we're going to go ahead and do the same colors. And we're using the same brushes, the same steps that I showed you. The dark color with the smaller blending brush in the crease first. Now if your concealer creases up whenever you're getting ready to do your eyeshadow, you use your beauty blender to blend it out, because if you try to put the shadow on top of it, your eyeshadow is just going to come out with that crease. So again, we're just packing it into our crease. And this time we're not going to put any on the outside edge. So I wanted to talk to you guys about uploading. I think I'm actually going to start uploading on Fridays instead of Tuesdays, because another reason why it's been hard for me to post is because I was filming on Saturdays and posting up for you guys on Tuesdays, and the weekend is the only time me and my boyfriend are both off. So I've really just been spending time with him on the weekends, and so I think it would just be easier if I filmed during the week and then uploaded it for you guys on Fridays. So next week's video will probably be on Friday. I hope it isn't inconvenience for anybody. It just works into my schedule better that way. Hope you guys understand. So yeah. So now I'm taking the bigger blending brush and going in with that lighter orange shade again. And same steps. I'm going to blend out the edges. This would be the same if you were doing purple, if you were doing pink, if you're doing blue, any color, use the darker shade in the crease and then use the lighter shade to blend it out. This is just how I learned. I'm sure there's different techniques. This is just what techniques I use. I'm also doing a giveaway right now. For Christmas, I'll be picking a winner on my Instagram live on Christmas Eve. So make sure you guys go follow me on my Instagram at jayesvanity. I do giveaways on there. I ask you guys questions for me to film videos. Like, I really want to do a my boyfriend does my makeup video so you guys can meet him, but I want you guys to ask me questions, things you guys want to know about us, like how we met and everything like that. So go check out my Instagram for sure. So I think this is pretty much as far as I'm gonna go with the blending, because my phone's already running out of storage. What's new? With this, you want to bring it out more over here to the end of the brow, because it's gonna flip out when you cut the crease. It's not going to be all that blended because I'm trying to hurry. But now, going back in with the Shape Tape and the Bretman Rock brush, I'm going to do the same step, but put it in the middle and look up. I don't think I have enough on here. I have not done a full cut crease in a long time. Okay. And then you're going to drag it all the way through. I'm gonna go a little higher. Okay, and then now for the end, just going to drag it and kind of scoop like that. Okay, so I basically just put the shimmer down now, and then you could take this Bretman Rock brush again and you could just sweep like this to clean it up. Obviously this isn't going to be perfect because I don't have makeup on, and then you would just blend that out. So I'm just going to blend it, and then I'm going to put on some lashes, and then I'll be back to close out today's video. These are the finished eyes, the cut crease and the half cut crease. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I really missed filming, but I am back now. Don't forget, uploads will be on Fridays now, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.